We're going to go through step by step how to apply a brand new, extremely durable, water-based ceramic coating from Black Forest Wood Co. to walnut and white oak. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video because it isn't sponsored, and I want to give some honest feedback about this product and what its pros and cons are. Let's get into the process. The first part of this process is sanding, but there is a slight change when using this finish. I actually sanded this to 320. When I use other hard wax finishes, I typically stop sanding at about 180. For these pieces, I started at 120. Went up to 180, 220, 240, then 320. We're going to start the finishing process using this Black Forest furniture oil. And like other similar products, this does not take a whole lot. In fact, you want to use the least amount of possible to get a first coat on your piece. The one advantage to this is it's a one-part system. Other products like this have a two-part system. Some sort of hard wax finish and a hardening resin. Now this doesn't have to be mixed. It can be used straight out of the jar. That's another positive in my book. Now to apply the first coat of this finish, I'll just take a little white buffing pad and attach it to my random orbital sander, and I'll just work the finish into the wood. Again, using a very, very small amount in order to get this first coat on. If you over apply this finish, it can actually get sticky, and that's what we want to try to avoid. I've been working this in for about 5 minutes or so, and you can see there's some spots that are a little bit flatter than others. And that's just where it's soaking in more or less than the rest of the piece. I'll simply just continue to work this in for the next 15 or 20 minutes until I get even coverage across the whole piece. This is starting to get a little bit tacky, so I'm going to take a clean piece of my white buffing pad and just hand buff the rest of this in. At this point, I'm not trying to work any more finish into the wood. I'm actually trying to get as much finish off the wood as I can. I'll also be going through this process with some pieces of white oak, and this is what it looks like after I've applied the oil finish. The furniture oil has had a couple of days to cure. While this will add a little bit of protection, the real point of adding the furniture oil is to really make the grain pop. Now we're going to add an extra layer of durability to this piece. To do this, we're going to be using the Black Forest Diamond Ceramic Coating. Now this is their brand new formula and it's water-based. It comes in 3 levels of protection: gold, platinum, and diamond. The gold coating is rated for about a year, the platinum coating is rated for about 2 years, and this diamond coating protection is rated at 5 years. The main difference between the gold and platinum coatings and the diamond coating is the diamond coating actually has epoxy nanoparticles that bind to the wood and really give you a strong, durable finish. Now to apply the base coat and the top coat, it's both the same process. We'll use a foam applicator pad and a microfiber towel that comes with the kit. Apply it to the surface of our wood piece using a grid pattern, and we'll wipe it off with a damp microfiber towel. And you don't want to do more than a 2x2 area at any one time. And you can already feel how this microfiber towel is just sliding across the surface. And this may be hard to see on camera, but this is the side I did, and this is the side that I haven't done yet. Been a couple hours and this has had time to cure. It cures pretty quick, and we're going to go ahead and duplicate what we just did. We're going to add another layer of our diamond base coat the same way we did the first time, using a grid pattern to do a small portion at a time. We'll take our microfiber towel, mist it down with a little distilled water, and buff it till it's nice and slick and smooth. And you can see after that second coat how the sheen just bumps up a little bit more. We're about to put the last coat of finish on this, but real quick, if you're enjoying the content and want to see more, make sure you subscribe down below. So we started out with the oil finish. Then we put on 2 coats of a base coat, and for us that was Black Forest Diamond Protection. Now we'll finish this off with their top coat. This will just add another hard layer of coating on top of our surface that will help prevent scratches and things like that. We're going to apply this the very same way. We have our foam applicator pad, our specialized microfiber towel. Just put a few dabs on our applicator pad, and just working in one small section, we'll do our cross hatch pattern across our whole piece. After we get a nice coating, we'll take our clean microfiber towel, mist it down with a little bit of distilled water, and just buff it in. It couldn't be easier. And that's just going to give us another slight bump in sheen and really make that grain pop. The first pro of this product is durability. You just can't get the same durability from a hard wax finish as you can with a ceramic finish. So finishing your piece with a ceramic coating after you've already applied a base level of wax finish to it is definitely going to give you a lot more durability and make sure that your finish and your wood stands up to the test of time. Now this next one could be a pro or a con. With this product, when I applied the Black Forest oil, I needed to sand down to 320 grit. With other finishes like Rubio, I only sand to 180. So it did take me some extra time to sand all the way down to a 320 grit. However, sanding down to 320 is going to give me a little bit better clarity in those translucent, transparent epoxies than just sanding to 180. If you're just doing wood, it could be a negative because you're having to take more time to sand down to 320. If you're doing wood and epoxy, the 320 is definitely a benefit. Another positive is this sheen. If you have clients that don't necessarily like that flat or matte look, this product gives you a much better bump in sheen than just putting on an oil-based coating or another type of coating. It's also a very light coating, so you can still feel the wood grain. It's not like a coating like a polyurethane finish. So because of that, if you need a little bit of bump in sheen and want some extra durability, the ceramic coating is the way to go. That being said, I wasn't quite as impressed with the grain pop after I put on the Black Forest Co. as I typically am with a product like Rubio. I think a product like Rubio makes the grain pop just a little bit more. One other slight advantage that Rubio has over these products is Rubio offers various colors in their selections. So if you want something a little bit darker or want to add maybe a cotton white or something to this beautiful white oak, you have some options. With this product, it's pretty much just the clear option. One other benefit is the hydrophobics of this stuff. Water does not seep in. Actually, it beads up super nice. I just wipe it down with a microfiber cloth, and that is super dry, and it's got no stains. Overall, even though it took me more time in sanding and application to apply a product like this over Rubio Monocoat, I will be using more of this in the future. The look it gives you, the level of durability, it's just something that clients expect in fine furniture. Now, if I'm doing something that's not going to be as heavily used as a table or a mantle or a tabletop for a pantry, maybe I'll use something else. But for anything that's going to get a lot of use and is really going to be abused, it's worth the time and effort to apply a product like this. Now, my only regret with this product is that I didn't have it when I made a really cool walnut and epoxy chessboard. You can watch that video right here. Thanks for watching.